Hey everybody, PC Outcast back with more Kingdoms of Amalur, and it's time for us to level up. Once again. We can do Detect Hidden. Traps can be disarmed and salvaged for their components. Great, when we already can't carry what we have. We can get better quality shards, dropping more frequently. Ooh, the next point after that is epic gems. Be nice. We could also make lockpicking easier. Just putting these few points in actually made lockpicking substantially easier. We could do that to go make better alchemy, I think. Whatever. Let's just go with that. That's fine. We'll be maxed out there pretty soon. So, yeah, I'm not really feeling the fire. But I need 2 more points to unlock that. So your mastery over the power of fire allows you to increase the effectiveness of all burning effects, as well as the damage done by Mark of Flame. Well, that could potentially... Yeah, that's all Mark. Okay, let's just put 2 points in there. Now we can do Tempest if we want there. Hold the button for Stormbolt to summon forth lightning from the heavens, smiting all nearby foes. Wow. And then we've got unlocks dodge special attacks for chakrams. Yeah, hell yeah, let's try that. We can switch to Sage. So what is the difference between Seer and Sage? More elemental damage, more mana cost reduction, and 15% duration of all duration-based spells. Ice Blink, 1 short range teleport with ice effect, replaces dodge. This one is just a short Ooh, that sounds interesting. Yes, indeed it does. Shut that down, and that, and that, and that, and that. Where are we at? What was that? Chakrams. Dodge. Ooh, look at that. Attack with the chakrams from a dodge. To launch an enemy with a punishing aerial follow-up. So I got a dodge attack. Okay. Give that a try. I think that's it. I still seriously need to get to somebody to buy my junk. I have too much stuff in my backpack. Are we good? Like, oh, it's all the way over there? Okay. In the meantime, we're going to jump back here and do some selling. This alchemist has bought so many pieces of armor and weapons and things. I wonder if I could be getting more money if I actually sold it to the proper people, but yeah, get rid of that, all that. I'm gonna keep that. Remove this, I'm gonna keep that. Truth. The truth, man, it's all the truth. I can probably get rid of that. I think I can get rid of these. I'm gonna keep that. Gotta double check those. I'm still carrying around a lot of junk. Here, take all of those. I'm just not even thinking about using these things, like, ever. Still got all healing potions. Get rid of those. Yeah, I need to use some of these things. I have a whole bunch of things for crafting still too. Like, look, my inventory weight is still A little high. I have no idea what these things are. Whatever. They seem like junk. Get rid of them. Can probably buy them later. We really need them.
What you've done until you just farewell.
Yeah, I need to when I'm in a fight, just drink something like this. I'm gonna try and remember. I never use potions. I'm the type of player of like any of these types of games that I like hold on to my healing potions unless I have tons of them. I hold on to all the like the special one-time use things, like, oh, maybe I'll wait until I really need it, and then of course I end up never using it. Can I actually jump into my inventory when I'm in combat? I don't even know if I can. I guess we should find out. By the way, am I doing like a main quest? Is that what we're doing right now? We are. I got a bunch of side stuff I can still do. Collect prison keys. Books. Collect Colossi artifacts. Do this. That's over there. There's no easy way to get there either. You know what? Forget it. We'll continue with this quest for right now.
We cannot waste time. There does not appear to be much here, but we have to be thorough.
Where should we look?
We should try near the shrine of Athene. Anakatos prizes her above all else. I would wager he keeps his secrets with her.
I guess that would make sense.
Farewell.
Oh, I'll definitely take all that. Hey guys, how you doing? Okay, so I gotta try this whole, okay, it's really hard to... Nope, I can't trigger it. Can't figure out how to trigger that damn thing. What are these pocket charm things? Trade manifest. Oh. This, writing on these papers is too faded to read. What am I supposed to do with that? Ceremonial dagger. Nope. Oops. Gold? Nope. Something almost as good. Oh, we've got incoming. Oh, there, it actually did it, but it didn't really do any damage to him. Oops.
What can I do?
Discovery of the Hyperion. Discovery of the Hyperion. We had originally believed that we'd come across just another miry ruin, but the sheer brilliance of the structure convinced us it was something far greater. It was constructed of a material we could not name, polished to a sheen that made her blades seem dull. One among us remarked that it looked like the sky, and it was moments later that we discovered it belonged there. We had found the now fabled instructions to raise the structure into the heavens. The response to our discovery to the word of Athene was deafening, and that evening the teeth of Neros itself trembled at our celebration. I had never before seen a unifying force that was as effective as this discovery, nor have I since. What we could not know was how our society would tremble, much like the teeth did on that day when the Primos and his associates gathered the magical strength to raise the Hyperion. And though the caldera stood untroubled when our celebrations on that first day ended, I cannot say the same for my people after the tragedy of the Hyperion. Nope. Don't need that stuff. Oh, there's some loot back there. Nothing good. Colossi History 1, yeah. Let's actually make sure that let's just switch our quests over to the one we're actually working on. Down, down we go. Oh, it's another Athene thing.
Beckoned, not time. Seek, Primus, below.
Okay, so I guess he's killing Athene now. Oh, that's not very clear.
What can I do?
Follow me? I don't know. Can I move faster like that? No.
I, Anakatos, make this record in penance for my disappointment of the supreme goddess Athene, in hopes that I may return to her favor.
Oh, that's not good.
So that I could help my people find her strength once more. I have committed several acts that may have angered her, and now I purge myself of them so I might find her grace again.
Right, so he basically slaughtered a whole bunch of people.
Hold a moment. These are bodies of colossi. What are they doing here? Wait, I recognize some faces. Belfron, Amandia, these were great colossi, all viable competitors for the role of Primos at one time or another. I do not like the implications of this. What has Anakatos wrought? Farewell.
So he's been killing off potential competitors.
Trespassers, you are too late. The council already lies dying in the torture chambers, and the Jotun slaves will soon be butchered as the master ordered. Come, brothers and sisters, let us deal with these curs.
The choir master is about to go down. Oh, he actually triggered that thing. Nice. It sometimes triggers. I'm not sure exactly how to get it to trigger deliberately. I know what the game told me, but
Here, I found these during the
not quite
fight.
that simple.
I do not know what they once bound, but they might be of use to you. Now, we must decipher what that cultist said. But there are also the slaves. They will be killed if we don't save them. But if the council is dying, we must choose who we see to first. The council must be important. Something that could help us find a flaw in his plan, perhaps, or learn more about the cipher in the Hyperion.
More importantly, there's loot. Can we help them both?
I do not believe so. The council is dying if Anakatos' dogs are to be believed, and the slaves are to be executed. I am unsure who we should be trying to help, but you are the beckoned of Athene. I must defer this choice to you.
I suggest
So decide.
we split up.
Do we go to the slave pens and help the slaves? Or do we go to the torture chambers to try to find Anakatos' council before it dies?
No, I don't actually
well.
have to say one or the other. We just go. Choose who to save. I have no idea. Let's go this way. Flip a coin.
Ahead are the torture chambers, it seems. Anakatos' council lies in this
Ow. Oh, you little bugger. You did a little dodgy do, did you? Speak to the prisoner.
Finally,
Our
the day
case.
has come. The wait has been long, and nearly unbearable. But at last, you are here. Before my strength has fled me, ever since the day I brought ruin to my people. I thought this burden was my punishment. It seems I have not survived for my sake, but for yours. It is a joy to see you beckoned. I have much to tell you, and I do not have much time left.
Wow. Who are you?
I am Arcase. Once I was the Primos of the Colossi, but no longer.
Are you the council?
It is what Anakatos calls me. For though his faith runs deep, his knowledge of the gods' will is malformed. You must have seen the travesties this false prophet has wrought in the name of my people. And now, the Hyperion is his. We must focus on the Hyperion. The gods brought you here because you can answer the riddle of my people's fate. You, and you alone.
Okay. Anakatos kept you alive?
More than that.
It was Anokatos who insisted we build the antechamber, that we try and force the Hyperion to rise. It, in desperate times, his thought made sense. But when I brought the wrath of the gods down, only he and I survived. He dragged me, broken, to his domain, and kept me on the edge of life, so he could learn the wisdom of the Primos.
The cipher is the answer?
Yes. You and it both. For without you, the cipher cannot be of use. And without it, your power cannot be harnessed. For the riddle of my people's future is one the gods themselves cannot answer. Fate is obeyed by all. By all. Except for you.
Okay, so how can I raise the Hyperion?
Power to change fate. That is the role of the beckoned. To serve the gods and unbind my people. But Anokatos schemes. Though he will not receive the favor of Athene, he is not ready for the Hyperion. He will bring destruction. Ah, it is too soon. But I have left the answers long before. Find Sikandra. Ask her about our last day. And tell her I am sorry.
Isn't she like right behind me?
Arcades. I had always... He had died. He had died years ago when the gods rebuked him and our people. It was truth. Anokatos had him alive and tortured. I watched him die years before. All that was left of him was a circlet. A circlet.
Arcades mentioned the last day.
Our last day. The day... Could it mean the last day that I saw him? The last day we spoke? Before the Hyperion tragedy, he asked me to escort him through the wilds, to the shrines outside the city, the shrines of earth and air. He told me to remember them when times seem bleak. I thought nothing of it, but could he have known about this? About now?
Maybe. How do you know Arcades?
Because I am his daughter.
Ah.
It was known to many, and it used to be a bond of pride. And he taught me the wisdom of a Primos. But then, Arcades brought down the wrath of the gods. I thought that was how faith was always rewarded.
Are you alright?
I once thought that faith was what would ruin my people, the thing that would distract them from their happiness. But I see now, it is apathy. To not care for our people, that is Anokatos' sin. As I thought it was our cases before him. But this is so much larger. Larger than I ever thought. And Arcades, he always knew that I would be here. He must have always known.
Alright, what should we do now?
The task is clear. We need to... Ah!
Uh-oh.
My head. Can you feel it? Something is wrong. This magic. Anokatos has done something. We must return to the city. We might be too late.
What happened?
Something Something grave has happened. I can feel it in my body. I fear Anakatos may have accomplished his goal. Very well.
So the city may have fallen. Completed perpetual desolations. I don't know, the city looks like it's still standing over there. She's still with me? No. I'm all on my own. And we got some enemies up ahead. Ah. Yeah, still don't know about these things. Carrying a bunch of them. I'm sure I have a feeling I have a quest for that. Let's see. Oh, I can return that one. I found the missing heirlooms and should return them. Okay. I've done that. I've done that. Marauder totems, there we go. I still need more of them. Okay, that's fine. We're doing what we need to be doing. Well, the city is still standing. I mean, it's still floating.
The city seems intact, but still, the henge has already become disrupted. Anakatos has sealed us from the city. It is only a matter of time before he finds a way to destroy Idylla. We must find what Arcais spoke of, and quickly.
Where should we go?
Arcais requested specifically that we go to the shrines of earth and air on the last day we spent together. There are 2 sites in the wilderness, touched by the gods, one in the peaks of the Teeth, and the other in its canyon. These were called the Shrines of Earth and Air. I thought nothing of them, but Arcais knew. He must have known this day would come, when we needed them.
And Arcais showed you these? Showed these to you?
Yes. The last day came long after we had stopped speaking. The burdens of his reign had all but consumed him. He made a pilgrimage to the shrine of earth and air, and I was his guard. He asked for me personally. He said I would need these places when the hour was darkest. I thought it was a half-felt apology, but I never forgot it, and neither did he.
They were touched by the gods, in what way?
Yes. The Hyperion was larger, more impressive, but these areas bore the same mysterious substance that the Hyperion was crafted from. We have never seen its like before. It must be some divine element. The gods use it then as a marker for us.
So these shrines can help
I
us?
can't say for sure, but there is more than coincidence here. That Arcais showed these places to me, that he mentioned them as he died. But we have little else to act on, and with every moment the chance of Anakatos' calamity occurring grows greater.
And okay, so where's the Shrine of Earth?
It rests in the teeth of Naros, but south of the Hyperion and the city. It is nestled between the great crags of rock that make these mountains.
Okay.
Very well.
Sounds good. We will go and take a look at that place in the next episode, unless of course we can no, we can't get up here to actually return or complete those quests. We'll have to wait for that. Unless we can go into the sewers. Yeah, I'd like to turn some of those quests in if possible, but we'll do that in the next episode. Thanks for joining me. See you next time.